How's it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today we're jumping into ranked once again, and this time we're using my new Buster Blader deck. Now this deck is using some of the new support from the very new set that just dropped. I'm literally recording this right after my live stream. This is a deck using Buster Whelp, the destruction of the Destruction Swordsman. Basically a whole bunch of not BLS, Buster Blader support, which lets you fuse into this Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Now, since Blue Eyes is kind of running rampant in ranked and destroying things, we got this deck now to kind of show him who's boss. I did manage to go into the deals and get a guaranteed UR that happened to be my third copy of this guy, because on stream I was only trying the decks with 2 copies of him, and I was actually running this guy over here instead. And I also went ahead and switched it up because now I'm using Balance instead of Cyber Style, because Cyber Style was nerfed way too hard, and now you can't even use the Cyber Dragons to defend. They're basically stuck on the field in attack position, and I got annoyed because you can't use the Light Hex Shield Fusion to fuse with them, because even though that's one of the Zane staple moves. So I was a little bit tilted by that. Konami, please fix that. Make it to where we can at least use the Light Hex Shield Fusion out of anything, just to at least fuse with those Cyber Style Cyber Dragons. But whatever. Right now, we're going to be using this deck, and it's pretty cheeky. It was actually kind of destroying, but it does lose to certain things. But right now, we got 3 copies of Buster Whelp of Destruction Swordsman. This card is actually really amazing. A playmaker in the deck. If summoned, it basically adds a Destruction Swordsman fusion card. This one lets you fuse for any of these two, and it's just really good. It's an anti-dragon deck. Also, it's a quick play, if you haven't noticed. So you can technically summon a monster, attack with it, and then during you already attack with both your monsters, you can fusion and attack again. So it could be really like powerful. It's just insanely powerful. So we're using those. We got 3 copies of Buster Blader. I'm actually using this for the sake of balance. I could cut down a Buster Blader by 2 to 2, but I also really like the synergy this guy has with Buster Blader, because if you have this guy and a Buster Blader, you can technically special summon your Buster Blader if you don't want to go for a fusion play. You go for this guy, you go for a Buster Blader, and you can still attack. On the next turn, he can come out, and you can go for a Stardust Dragon. You can technically do that. So that's just an option. We got 2 copies of Mirage Dragon. Another monster you can actually run is this guy. He's pretty good. If it wasn't for this guy, I'd probably be using a whole bunch of fusion substitute cards. But this one's really good because it basically shuts down your opponent, making it to where they cannot use traps during the battle phase or whatever. So all their Walls of D, Mirror Wall, this card, Drowning Mirror Force, they can't use anything when you attack. So it's really good. So there's that. 1 copy of Galaxy Cyclone. This card can be used to destroy up to 2 cards, potentially one of their face down cards, and potentially a face up field spell or something. So Cyclone could be really good. 3 copies of the Destruction Swordsman fusion spell, because it's just a really good card. It does all your plays. Your whole deck revolves around these 3 cards. And then we got 2 copies of Emblem, because it adds a Buster Blader. So in the hands where you start off with, let's say 1 spell, 2 monsters, and let's say, I don't know, a trap. If you start with those, you at least have this to add a Buster Blader. You summon this bad boy, he adds the spell, and bam, you already have a fusion. So really good. 2 copies of Drowning. I'm using this because there are some situations where I figured Treacherous is annoying and I don't want to use it, so I'm going to be using Drowning Mirror Force instead. It's one of the newer cards, and it's actually really OP. You basically just don't summon anything, and they try to attack you directly, and bam, you wreck it. But if it does get destroyed, then GG, you're probably going to lose. Other than that, I'm also using 1 copy of Paleozoic Canadia. I was running this at 2 in my test version, but Canadia is also really good for shutting down certain plays. And then obviously 3 copies of DNA Surgery, because if you can make all your opponent's monsters dragons, you win. And that's pretty much it with the deck. There's not much else I want to talk about besides the fact that you can Dark Paladin and shut down their spells. This guy shuts down their monster effects once you make them all dragons with DNA Surgery. And it can just pretty much deal piercing like crazy. Also, Stardust Dragon is an option. I'm not going to be going into it as often, though. But whatever, I think that's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into ranked, and let's see how we do today. Alright, who's first? Let's see, we got Eternal. Plat rank 2 from Mexico, dude. Alright, so let's see what we got. You got Maximilian Pegasus. We got Akiza because she's got balance. A lot of my characters have balance, but I'm using it on Akiza because I want her to get some more skills, because she has like 3 skills. So, I'm going second. This deck absolutely loves going second. Let's see what our opening hand is. And it only likes going first when I get a Drowning, yeah. So, I started off with 2 traps on this game. Only one monster, but technically this is another monster, so I'm not in the worst situation. Technically, I can set Drowning and Canadia, and I can just pass. They have a 30-card deck, by the way, so I'm very curious to see what you're playing. He's activating Mind Scan, so as sooner or later he's going to be able to see my stuff. But it's only on turn 3, I believe. Oh, grass looks green. Let's see what he's playing. Bujins. All right, I got you. He's playing all the Bujins, dude. Okay. He's got some back row destruction. That's really, really annoying. Because I think he can just use these forever. Once per turn, at least. All right, so I'm going to have to bait one of these destructions out. So, draw. Destruction Swordsman. Alright, so I have a fusion right now, which is awesome. But we have to look. Which one of these is the really, really bad one? No, I don't think he has it. This one can destroy a thing, right? Oh, one face-up card your opponent controls destroy that target. Huh. You know what? Bujins might be coming back, because I think this deck might shut down Blue Eyes. Because Blue Eyes is all about attacking. And if this deck can shut that down with all these monsters like that, kind of don't let them do that, then GG. But right now, let's go ahead and add a Buster Blader. And it's turn 2, so I could already fuse. I'm also considering setting. My computer's freezing. All right, I'm gonna set you as well. Now I'm gonna summon Mirage. And here's the thing. Actually, I'm a little bit annoyed by it. It's the fact that I can battle with Mirage right now, or at least to see what he's got. But I think I'd rather just Destruction Fusion. Now, I always jump the gun with it. I love the fact that the Fusion card is a quick play, so you can chain it on their destruction, but right now we're not going to be able to do anything about that. Basically, my monster's going to be destroyed on the next turn, unless I can Canadia and put it face down. So let's battle. Let's deal some damage. Nice. Pretty good initial damage. Now you can't look at my stuff, which is awesome, because his life points are low. So they're under 3,000, so we can't see my things anymore. Now, if he summons a Bujin monster, not a Bujingi, a Bujin monster, I'm going to put it face down no matter what. Basically, so he can't use all of these effects. Because if he could pull off a Quillen on me, I am in a very bad position. So, because he needs a face-up Bujin. So, as long as I got this bad boy here, I think I'm pretty safe. But let's see what you got. Okay, he's banishing to summon. Oh, Hirume. Alright, so I'm going to have to put her face down. If he went for the banish, that means he really needs her. So, put her face down. Alright, cool. Now he's going to have to summon another Bujin monster in order to get any of his effects. And he might just have it. Oh, yes, he's got it in defense. Alright, good. So let's go ahead and draw. Cyclone, not bad. Pretty good pickup. I can also technically use my Buster Sword thing to send it away. And then if he plays a face-up card, I can just destroy it. Which is pretty fun as well. But right now, what I really need is maybe a DNA surgery or something. That would be pretty good. I don't want to use this to destroy my own face down, so that'd be really dumb. I can basically deal 18 to him right now. Guaranteed if I hit the Hirume. If I hit the other card, it's probably going to be... What is their defense on average? It's probably going to be... I could deal lethal right there. I could deal lethal if it's another centipede. If it's a hare, I can kill. Depending on what it is. I think I'd rather hit the Hirume. Just so we can't really bounce back. So, I could have had lethal if I hit the other card, but I just feel like I'm not going to get the luxury of being able to do that. But whatever. Let's see what you got now, Pegasus. Do you have a Bujin monster so you can bounce back? He didn't, and he quit. Not bad. Pretty good. I think we got lucky on that one, because Bujins can be really annoying. And let me know if Bujins are going to be making a comeback. I don't know, man. Alright, who's next? Let's see. We got Japanese player, plat rank 1. I was actually hoping to go up against the Blue Eyes player, but hey, Arcana out of nowhere. That's always a Blue Eyes player. Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, whatever they have, it's more or less going to be a Dragon deck, and they have extra deck. Oh, trick up the sleeve. Yep, that's guaranteed. So as long as I get a Buster Blader fusion right now, which I technically do, except I don't have the poly. I'm gonna set that. I'm gonna set that, and I'm gonna set that. Because I know you're going to have a Blue Eyes that can pretty much wreck me. That's very scary. Poly already? Why? What do you have? Okay. Dark Paladin. That's cool. That's fine. Basically, I'm gonna have to bounce that back. I'm gonna bounce that back. So you went -3. And they quit! He was a Dark Magician player, by the way. It wasn't even Blue Eyes. Okay. Polymerization? Okay. Let me just activate this real quick. I know you probably have, you're probably going for the Dragon Fusion, but let's just to make sure. Let's call everything dragons. So now, what do you have on me? Because you have to send dragons away, and that powers me up. Oh, you have the Buster Blader as well. But yours is a dragon, and mine isn't, so... Oh, actually mine is. Rip, dude, we both negate each other. Wow, that mirror match, dude. That mirror match. I mean, at the very least, my defense monster is way too strong for you. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. But there's nothing I can do right now. I can't even switch him to attack position. He'll get shut down by this. I'm gonna need a Canadia. Oh man. This is actually... Oh man, this is actually drawn out. No! Alright, come on, dude. Gimme. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, dude. Where is my Canadia? My one Canadia that I run in the deck. I'm gonna have to discard this. Oh my goodness. I really need Canadia just so I can put him face down so I can do all of my things. 78 to that 23 is a lot of damage, especially if I can put this guy face up. Oh my goodness, it's the last card in the deck. It's the very last card in the deck. You're gonna deck out, aren't you? I'm gonna win by deck out! You gotta be freaking kidding me! You gotta be kidding me, dude. No way. I wanted to win with style, but he just quit. He couldn't do anything, and I could have fused again. Oh my goodness. GG, dude, GG. Alright, last duel. Let's see. We got the Toe Cutter. Okay, interesting. United States names are always weird. But we got Joey Wheeler as my opponent. I can't really expect Joey to be playing Blue Eyes for some reason. I always expect Joey to be playing like kind of Beast Warriors, whatever. Warriors. But I got Balance. He's got Field of the Warriors. Of course you do, of course. We have pretty much the Fusion already. We have the Fusion. First turn. And I can even hit him with Mirage Dragon first if I really want to. Which is pretty good. So let's see what you got, Joey. I'm actually pretty curious to see what you're playing. It could be probably not Heroes. It's probably going to be, I don't know. What do you think he's playing? I think he's probably going to be playing 6 Sams. They usually play 6 Sams. But he's got no extra deck, so I don't know. But, I don't know. We'll see. Setting. That's set, pass? No. That's a lot of set cards, dude. Oh my goodness, even if I fuse, I can't do anything. Buster Whelp is good, but I kind of want a Mirage Dragon right now. Let's activate this real quick. Let's activate that real quick. I want to get my thing out, so gimme. Alright, so let's see what we got. We have, I'm going to set Canadia. I'm going to summon Mirage, and I want to see what he does to it. Because you can't stop this guy. You're going to have to shut him down early. Because in the battle phase, you can't do anything to him. So we're going to go ahead and battle. Alright, 16 to the face. Now, I could Destruction Sword, but I won't. I'm going to hold on to my current field. I could have set this, actually. I could have set it. And then gone off on his turn. But I chose not to. I don't know why. Basically, if he doesn't know Mirage Dragon, he can't stop it. Another Buster. Okay. Alright. So, I think I'm gonna summon you. If he has Treacherous, though. If he has Treacherous, I mean, I'm just gonna fuse from the hand. So, summon, effect. He definitely has an activation. So, he's probably got Treacherous. The only thing is, I don't want to fuse into this guy first. I'm kind of hoping you use what you're going to use. Alright, Mirror Wall? Yeah, definitely. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, my dude. I'm going to add this card. I'm going to set it. So I can use it on his turn. So I'm going to set. I can even activate your effect to summon Buster Blader. I could. But I kind of don't want him on the... I really don't want him in the grave. Remember, I have a Canadia. That's about all I can really do. Now, I'm going to be cut in half. So, I'm going to go ahead and use his effect. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this. So, get on out here, Buster Blader. Now, he's powered up a little bit because of his thing. So, 16. Cut in half. That's fine. 8. And still lethal? I don't think it's... Actually, it's not lethal, but it's pretty freaking close. Pretty freaking close, dude. Alright, now we're going to end. And if you have anything for me, any kind of destruction for me, I'm going to be able to pretty much bounce back. So, I can also just shut you down if you have a monster effect. And I can pretty much handle whatever you got for me. Unless you got Treacherous. Actually, if you activate Treacherous, I'm fine. Right there, that's dangerous. Noble Knights are dangerous. I think I'm going to have to Canadia that. I'm going to Canadia that. Alright, so we're good. Now he's defense. He cannot equip. He cannot destroy. He would have destroyed Buster Blader, and I would have had nothing. So, he quit. Alright, we got a win on that one. Not bad. Alright, and in conclusion, I think this deck is really, really interesting. I think it's really strong. I honestly think it's really strong. Buster Whelp with that Dragon Buster card, whatever. It's really good. It's really strong. It can definitely counter Blue Eyes. But the thing is, it does lose to Treacherous. It loses to some traps. Hence why the Mirage Dragon, I feel, is necessary in the deck. That's why I'm running certain cards. But if they do activate like anything that destroys your fusion, you're pretty much wrecked. Like it's very hard to come back because you just gave up like 3 cards to make that card. So that's the only downside. It is a fusion deck after all. It would have been cool if they would have given us the Buster Fusion, not Fusion. If they would have given the Buster Synchro card, Buster Dragon, that would have been pretty interesting. But whatever, that's pretty much it for today. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Link shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.